Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gashi's Command 2, the tallest man in Black Africa. So if you're here for the first time, this is Gashi's Command, the tallest man in Black Africa. Please log in onto Gashi's Command 2 and you'll find our channel there. The current president has never fought for anything in this country. He has never fought for democracy. He has never fought for the freedoms and rights that you're enjoying. He has never done anything that is historical. Because all said and done, he is a student of a despot. And as the adage goes, an apple does not fall far away from the tree. Ama kweli mtoto wa nyoka ni nyoka. Ukweli usemwe ni kwamba the current president is showing despotic tendencies. If you look at him, he has shown all the traits of a despot, all the traits of a tyrannical leader. So the gains that were made in this country, especially after the second liberators of this country, led by Raila Odinga, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, James Orego, Anyang' Nyong'o, Alexander Kipsang Muge, many people, Akina Digi Monanzeki, Kenneth Matiba Nrubia, are all going to waste. If the current situation continues, this country will find itself in the same situation that were witnessed in the 1980s. Because what we have is a leadership that is trying to consolidate its power. It's a leadership that is trying to do anything to ensure that it has remained relevant and it is being felt everywhere. So, when you look at the ruler that we have in the country, he seems to enjoy unlimited powers. He can disband IBC without caring. He can decide that IBC, which is an independent organization, Electors and Boundaries Commission, which is an independent body, can be disbanded and be reconstituted afresh. And tell me, my viewers, is this not a despot? Again, when you look at the same regime, it is oppressive and it is exercising power to dominate others. Look at the way it has dominated parliament. Look at the way that parliament has been turned into just a rubber stamping body. Look at the way they are burning the midnight oil just to disband the IBC. Look at the way that they were able to vet over 30 principal secretaries in a day so that to please the masters. Look at the way that parliament, which is supposed to represent the people, which is supposed for sure to check the executive, which is an oversight body, because when we elect our leaders there, they represent us there. Look at the way they have been captured. Yet, that's why we are saying they are doing this to ensure that they are pleasing the masters. So when I say that we are now in the leadership of a despot, get my word. Again, citizens have very limited rights. Unlike in a democratic situation, in an authoritarian system like the one that we are having, if you look at the citizen now, if you look at people like Mutai Gunyi, they have been cowed. They are not talking. If you look at the way they are even able to interfere with something minor like this, Gashi's Command TV is something that can scare the government. Imagine. Because of talking the truth. Because of, they can censor this, because of just telling the people the truth. And we are not relenting. And we are ready to pay the price. And if it means what you think, let it be. But let the people know that we are here to stay. Again, when you look at this kind of regime, it is actually a single entity like UDA that is ruling. Just a single entity without any reference to other people. They are even forgetting that Raila Odinga and Azimio in general scored almost the same votes with UDA, and you know, Raila's votes, you always remember, was suppressed. Remember, this election was rigged in favor of William Samuel Ruto. So what we are saying is that when we have a single entity that is calling the shot, that doesn't give other people the room to do anything, like they did with the IBC, like for sure, even the way they came up with the competency-based curriculum. I was looking at it and you see, nothing is perfect, yes. But look at this situation. Why put primary schools student for 9 years? Sasa watatahiri lini? Niambie. Wale vijana ambao huwa wanatahiri, because you see there's some things like circumcision are usually carried out at a specific period of time, at a specific age. Kwa unaambia vijana wabaki wakiwa bado hajakutana na kisu cha gariba na wakati umefika. So this is something that you need to look. Are they going to be circumcised when they are in primary or junior secondary, as you are saying it? Because again, why have a country with the longest education system, that is primary education system, 9 years in the world? Ni jambo ambalo ukiangalia utaona kwamba linafanywa iwe yawe tu, unless, and you see, they did not even factor in the expert advice from Kenya Curriculum Institute of Education. They did not, that KICD, they did not give their input, anything. They did not listen to the teachers, head teachers association. They did not listen to Kupet. It is their way of the highway. So this is what a despot do. This is what you find in a despot. Kwa kile ambacho tunapata ni kwamba utapata viongozi kama hawa wa UDA, they are motivated by self-interest. Just self-interest. And when you look at the way they are dealing with the IBC, I'm talking about the IBC because the hottest issue in Kenya today. Look at the way they are dealing with the IBC. Their self-interest is 2027. In fact, Ruto has nothing to do with this IBC. What he's trying to do is to come up with a body, IBC, that is going to ensure him, a compromised body that is going to ensure victory. And that's why you see Raila Amolo Odinga telling people now, we have to prepare to fight this. Again, when you look at these leaders, they are bossy, very arrogant. They can do anything. They can say anything about Raila Amolo Odinga, who is actually present a very big large number of people. They can say anything about Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And when you look at the arrogance, when you look at the bossiness, look at these leaders, all what they are doing, because they feel now they are the bosses, is to revert all the gains that were made by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and other regimes. Anything. The aim is to revert anything that was done, whether good or bad, even without looking at the merits of the situation. But I can tell you, when we look at the other thing is that, because I've said this despot, kile ambacho utaona ni kwamba it is a regime that is very unforgiving, very vengeful regime, a regime that can do anything. Look at the way they are revenging. Sasa ukiangalia linganisha, what you just look at who is just a commissioner of IBC, just four, and just simple and ordinary people. And when you look at William Samuel Ruto was able to confuse Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta for 4 years. Uhuru Kenyatta had sleepless night because of the current president. And he was able to accommodate him for 5 years. Since 2017, Ruto was in government and was also opposing the same government. Then, would you even compare this to the Cherera 4? And again, what is wrong with having a different opinion? And remember, one thing is very clear. In fact, it is Wafula Chebukati who was indicted by the Supreme Court. It is not even the Cherera 4, because Chebukati was told that he cannot operate IBC like a personal kiosk. Kwa hivyo ni jambo ambalo limeleta matatizo mengi sana katika nchi hii. So if you're here for the first time, remember to subscribe to this channel. This is Gashis Kaman TV or Gashis Kaman 2, the Talisman in Black Africa. Also remember to like and share our videos. But before we end our video today, I want us to look at what Raila Amolo Odinga is proposing. On December 7, he has proposed a meeting by the people in Nairobi, Kamukoji, to come up with a way forward, which in my view is a good thing. I wish people will turn up in large numbers. I wish people will turn up in large numbers to try to save this country, because we are losing this country. If the current situation continues, we will lose this country. Again, on December 12th, Raila Amolo Odinga, or Azimio in general, is going to have a parallel celebration that is in Kamukoji. You know, Kamukoji is historical. It is associated with the struggle. It is associated with the trenches. And it is very, very important. Again, the reason why he is calling this is to stop Ruto from destroying the gains that we had made in fighting for democracy in this country. And we can expect the following. You know, Nairobi is the capital city. And being the capital city, Nairobi will attract the attention of the whole world. The struggle has just begun. And I'm telling you, after December 12th, all the attentions of the world will now be in Kenya. Again, when you look at Nairobi and its environment and environs, I can tell you, the business will come to a standstill. Remember one thing, that Azimio has a majority of leaders in Nairobi, with 7 MPs, with the control of the county assembly. It is telling you Nairobi is an Azimio zone. And it can tell you that Ruto has to be very, very careful when dealing with Azimio supporters. Ruto has to be very careful, kwa sababu kile ambacho kipo ni kwamba ukiangalia utaona kwamba amewapuuza. It's like, you know, he cannot have his way all the time. Yes, he was given the mandate, but he cannot trounce what the people want. He cannot trounce the people's right. He cannot do what was fought for many years. Again, if the current situation continues, Ruto will destroy our democracy. Ruto will also destroy our economy. Because when you look at the start of this struggle, the start of these demonstrations, is telling you that things are not going to be the same again. Kuvo Vizuri, he come up with a way of how he's going, maybe to recite this decision, especially of IBC, because I have said that the issue of IBC is something that can destroy all the gains that have made in this country. The issue of IBC, if not handled with care, can bring a lot of problems in this country. So, as I said in the beginning, kindly subscribe to our channel. Gash is coming to the tallest man in Black Africa. And may you have a blessed Sabbath. Till next time. Bye-bye.